Yeah, we kind of set out to make it really heavy, but we didn't succeed. But there's some really hard tracks on it, but in between. You know, the stuff that, there's 2 or 3 ballads. There's one really soft ballad, I don't know why, it just came out of nowhere. One day, Carl and me messing around, and Carl said to me, it's called Every Time I See Your Face. He said, I don't know whether this is a rock track. I said, yeah, we can make it one. It's quite a short track, just over 3 minutes. But I think we pack an awful lot in there. You know, light and shade, full-on guitar. We followed where the music took us rather than trying to keep it heavy all the time. You know, but there's some heavy stuff in there. It's a rock album. Yeah. I mean, rather than, it's not a metal album, it's a rock album. In the kind of traditional sense, yeah. I mean, it reminds me of Rainbow a bit. I think that's the closest to the sound. You know, when I was with Rainbow, I used to love, you know, the epics like Eyes of the World. We've got one called Victim of Pain that is, you know, similar kind of atmosphere. And so, about the same length as well, you know, 5 minutes. There was another Rainbow track I loved called Love's No Friend on Down to Earth. And we've got one, I can't remember what it's called. But it's very similar in the same key, same tempo, you know, a heavy riff. All Out of Line it's called. My father's favourite Rainbow track was also on Down to Earth, Making Love, which is a kind of gentle track, and we've got a couple of things in that vein. You know, there's one called Running Free, and there's another track called, I can't remember that one either. If You Ever Leave Me, it's not called that. Yeah, I've tried to make it melodic. I think that's what Ozzy Osbourne has been saying somewhere for a couple of years, that really, I take a lot of notice of Ozzy. He said music's dead. There's no tunes, he said there's no real riffs anymore. And I know what he means. I mean, there's a few good bands starting to come through again. So I've tried to do something that, you know, I think the great thing about the Beatles was, when I was young, I grew up in the baby boomers, the great rebellion. We rebelled against everything. But what the Beatles did was bring everybody together. There was no bigger Beatles fan than my father. I mean, good God, he knew more about them than I ever did. He bought all the records. We had a Beatles Christmas when I was a kid. Tea towels, guitars, books, albums, singles, EPs. And I think that's what you've got to do with music. So if there's a little bit of that on this album, all well and good, you know.